Alright, you're back for video 2, problems 3 and 4 in lesson 1, simplifying rational expressions. Remember that we're factoring and then we're seeing what cancels over multiplication, not over addition or subtraction. So we're going to look at each part and then we're going to try to cancel it. So if you'd like to pause the video now, you can, and see if you can try to work problem number 3 by yourself. That would probably be a good time to see if you can handle this by yourself. Alright, so we're going to factor the top. So two numbers that multiply give us negative 12 and add to give us negative 1 are negative 4 and positive 3. So the top's going to look like x minus 4. The bottom's going to look like, the next one is going to look like x plus 3. The bottom's going to look different because the bottom is going to have a greatest common factor. I see I can pull out an x. So I'm going to have x, and when I divide by x, I end up with x minus 4. Alright, let's go ahead and state our restricted values. X is not allowed to be here. I can't put in a 0, and here I can't put in a 4. So I'm going to just make a little list. Now as we go on and we do more and more of these, this list may get longer and longer. So you are allowed to create a list, but you do have to state your restricted values. Alright, let's see what cancels. Oh, I see an x minus 4 and an x minus 4, so I'm going to cancel those out. So my final answer is x plus 3 over x, where x is not allowed to be 0 or 4. Now remember, we can't cancel out the x's. I know that you'll want to, but you can't because I have addition there. Alright, let's look at problem number 4. Oh, this doesn't look too bad, but this looks like I'm going to have to use slide and divide. So if you want to go ahead and try this and see how it goes, you can pause the video now and see if you can work this problem by yourself. Alright, I'm going to slide this 3 down. Now, because slide and divide I know has a lot of work, and I usually write my answer over here, I'm going to do a little bit of work down here to get this slide and divide taken care of, factored. So I've got x squared plus 19x minus 42. So I'm looking for two numbers that multiply, give me negative 42, and add to give me 19, not 6 and 7. How about 21 and negative 2? X plus 21, x minus 2. And then because I moved that 3 down, to make factoring easy, I'm going to have to bring that 3 back. So I'm going to divide by 3 here and here. And so I'm going to end up with x plus 7. And then remember, this goes up and becomes a coefficient of 3x minus 2. So there I have factored that 3x squared plus 19x minus 14 into x plus 7 and 3x minus 2. Alright, the bottom is a little bit easier to factor. This is one of ours will multiplies to give us negative 49, adds to give us 0, or you can take the square root of each part, but remember one has a plus and one has a minus. Alright, so let's state our restricted values. X is not allowed to be negative 7 or positive 7. The order doesn't matter here. It doesn't have to be least to greatest, but I know in the last example it seemed like it. Just as long as you get all of them in there. Alright, and so 3x minus 2 over x minus 7 is our answer. And then we've got our restrictions, and so we are done.